Hello and welcome back. Today is Tuesday, October 4th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. Happy Tournament Tuesday. We survived yesterday's lackluster NBA slate and we get this now. Beautiful Tournament Tuesday. Some of the early games are chef's kiss. Some of these games are amazing. We get Bucks versus Toronto. Little heads up, Giannis could be questionable going to this game. He's probably going to play, but he was injured a few days ago, so definitely stay a little wary on that. Probably bet Toronto side of the ball there. 236 over-under, high over-under game. Toronto, 4.5-point favorite here. I think it shows with the spread. I think Giannis might not play, so keep a head out with that. We get Philly versus Chicago. I think 5-1 versus 5-1. These two teams have been awesome to start the season, and I'm excited for this game. 239 over-under. We love a high over-under there. Chicago, 1.5-point favorite here at home. This game should be a ton of fun. The 76ers are getting healthy here. Bulls, they've been on fire to start the season. Excited for this game. The primetime game, Atlanta versus Orlando. They kind of wish Trae Young was playing in this game, but this game should still be a scrappy game overall. Both these teams have been nitty-gritty to start the season. Not the best start to the season for both teams, so this game is going to be a definite feeler on NBC. 228 over-under. Orlando, 3.5-point favorites here on the road. And we get Charlotte versus the Pelicans. Battle of the worst teams. The 0-6 Pelicans finally get their first win. They're favorited. 2.5-point favorite here at home. 237 over-under. We get Phoenix versus Golden State. That game, 10.5-point spread here, 235. High over-under game. And then the other primetime game is Clippers versus OKC. That game should be interesting overall. Oklahoma City, 7.5-point favorite, undefeated to start the season. So, hey, on the road here, they could lose their first game against this veteran squad Clippers team. But interesting slate. The early games are the best ones. Late games are the bigger spreads here today. I got three brand new plays here that I absolutely love. And before we jump in today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action and yesterday in the NBA. And up going 2-2 in best bets. We're just Mr. Consistent. 2-2, 2-2, still losing days. Overall, Ryan Rollins, he finished with 17. I was praying for overtime. He shot a three with like 45 seconds left and missed it for the cash. Missed it overall. He finished the game with 17. He had a slow start to the game. He was a second and third, fourth quarter player, banging a few threes late, but we needed one more bucket for you overall in that game. Denny Adiva, he balled the fuck out like he normally does against the Lakers. Nikola Jokic, what happened, man? Mr. Triple-Double, I felt great about it. He had 5 assists pretty early on in the first quarter. Finished the game with 7 rebounds. He had 3 fourth quarter rebounds like pretty late in that game. I was praying for overtime there, but the Kings, they were down 10 from a lot of that game. But it was a weird game watching Jokic just get out rebounded, the ball just not bouncing his way in that. And then Norman Powell, he squeaked down the over, finished the game with 21 plus points. We love ourselves a revenge spot. I'm a sucker for a little narrative, and it cashed out in our favor yesterday. But 2-2 day, I'm not satisfied. I'm wanting a 3-0 sweep. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in this Bulls-Phillies matchup here. 239 over-under. Please make sure to check the top comment down below. I probably will have a same-game parlay for this game here. This game should be a ton of fun. 239 over-under should just be points. And it's a tournament game, so this game should be a ton of fun. But I'm going with the point guard on the 76ers team. It's still his team. Embiid's still working back with the injury load management. They have some younger players that are returning from injury here. So Tyrese Maxey, I think he has another splash spot here against the Bulls. So give me Tyrese Maxey to go over 34.5 points assists, coming in minus 118 on DraftKings. The Bulls, they allow the 15th most assists to the point guard position, so pretty much middle of the pack in the NBA. And Tyrese Maxey has been hot to start off the season, getting the over 5 for his last 6 games, averaging 42.7 points assists, with the last 6 games him having 46, 37, 51, 49, 40, and then 33 in the most recent matchup here. Against the Bulls, he's pretty consistent, getting the over 2 for his last 3, averaging 31.3 points assists, with the last 3 games him having 38, 40, and then he had 15 in the most recent game. In that one, he shot pretty poorly from behind the arc in that game. He's gone over 2 for his last 3 games overall this season, averaging 42.7 points assists, so he's the ultimate road warrior. And the last 2 games in Chicago were the 39 and 40 points assist games, so he loves playing in the United Center. 75% hit rate versus Chicago when he plays 30-plus minutes in a game, averaging 35.8 points assists per game. Top point guards have had big games against the Bulls. We had Jalen Brunson had 36, Trae Young had 38, and then Cade Cunningham had 33. So these top point guards that can score at a high clip and assist at a high clip have great games against this Bulls team. I have him projected at 37 points assists in this game here. The starting guards, I know, man, who's coming back? Embiid's working off the minutes restriction here. We got VJ Edgecombe, still a rookie into the start of this season. Man, I am spacing on his name, man. The painted nails. It's going to hit me, I hope, but it's not. It's not going to hit me. But still some point guards are working back in the lineup here. So I love Tyrese Maxey. He's been playing a ton of minutes for this team, averaging 30-plus minutes per game to start the season. So he's on the court, taking a ton of shots, and it shows 5 for his last 6 games, getting the over. I think he makes it 6 for his last 7, getting back on track after an under game here. So give me Tyrese Maxey to go over 34.5 points assists, coming to minus 118 on DraftKings. Jumping to my second play here. I'm a sucker for a little narrative street, and this team has yet to win a game here at home. Charlotte Hornets versus New Orleans Pelicans, 237 over under. Pelicans, 2.5 points favorite here, have yet to win a game, and they're favorite here at home here. And if they're going to win the game here, they're going to rely on their star player. And we've been targeting power forwards versus this Charlotte team. They're not that big in size, so give me Zion Williamson to bounce back here to go over 23.5 points, coming to minus 123 on DraftKings. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games, averaging 22.8 points per game. With the last 5 games of this season, he's had 27, started off very hot, had 11, then 29, and then most recent game he had 20-plus points. But in that recent game, it was a 30-point blowout to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now he gets this cakewalk of a matchup. Charlotte allowing the 4th most points to the power forward position, which we love. He's only gotten this over 1 for his last 3 against Charlotte, averaging 20.7 points per game. With the most recent game, though, he did have 28-plus points in that game. He's only had 1 home game this season where he had 27 points. He plays better at home than he does on the road, and it shows, averaging 25.5 points per game at home last season. And Zion nearly takes 60% of his shots at the front of the rim. So if we're doing those 2K hot zones right in front of the rim, Zion, we all know Zion, he's going to get close to the paint, do a little shoulder bump, and get a little dunk or a nice little layup here. And Pelicans, they're below average of defending shots in the paint, being 25th in points in the paint. So they are getting killed down below in the paint in the paint section. He is a North Carolina native, so a little not revenge, but hey, playing his hometown team here. And we've been targeting power forwards against this Charlotte team. Lauri Markkanen, he took his over, he had 29. We took Julius Randle's over, he had 30. And then Bam Adebayo, he hit his over. I have him projected at 25-plus points here in a plus matchup. Charlotte allowing the 4th most points, high over-under game, 237. They're a favorite here at home. I think Zion, he has another great game here to get their first win. So give me Zion Williamson to go over 23.5 points, coming to minus 123 on DraftKings. And jump into my third and final play of the day in the primetime game here. Orlando versus Atlanta. Atlanta on NBC, 228 over under. Orlando, 3.5 points favorite here on the road. And we're going to be we've been targeting this guy the last few games here overall, and I love my Jaylen Johnson. We took him last year on a lot of overs. No Trae Young equals great success for Jaylen Johnson. So give me Jaylen Johnson to go over 14.5 rebounds, assists, coming to minus 108 on FanDuel. 100% hit rate without Trae Young in the lineup, averaging 19.5 rebounds, assists. You heard me not right. 19.5 rebounds, assists, having 21 in 18 in his last 2 games without Trae Young. He's gotten this over 2 for his last 4 against the Magic, averaging 13.2 rebounds, assists, with the last 4 games him having 15, 12, 17, and 9 rebounds, assists. And the 9 rebounds, assist game was earlier this season, but they had Trae Young in the lineup. He did play the Magic 1 time last year without Trae Young, and that was the 17 rebounds, assists game in that one. So I love that. Last season, he had a 56% hit rate at home with this regular number with Trae Young. Last season, he had a 100% hit rate without Trae Young in the lineup in every single game here. I have him projected at 17 rebounds, assists in this game. He's going to still be consistent without Trae Young. He grabs the rebounds, he takes the rebound, he pushes the pace up the court. hits Porzingis down below. I think he's due for a big game here, so give me Jaylen Johnson. Maybe flirting with another triple-double here to go over 14.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -108 on FanDuel. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. While you're down there, let me know what's your favorite play in this Tournament Tuesday. I love tailing you guys in the comment section. Fun day of slate, fun games overall, close spreads. Please make sure to check the pin comment. Might have a little same game parlay. Got to check out the books as they come out with more promos as the day goes on. Hopefully having a wonderful Tuesday. I'm feeling a 3-0 sweep here. This feels a great card for us here today. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.